Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They need the yard here on third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Takes a quick catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
2nd and goal for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Let's it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Down, the defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans will line up like 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Pickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's a squid kick taken by one of the up men. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Fighting off the defender. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Boy, the running back looks like he's possessed on that run. No defender could get 2 hands on him long enough to bring him down, so he picks up a lot of those yards after contact.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT puts him up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the grab. It's Hansen. The Trojans look to keep this drive moving.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Trying to extend the play. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Tigers keep the football on the move. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he breaks. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back, extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Here's the handoff. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Hansen. Breaks loose at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. There's contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it. It is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to put the offense the football at the 42.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. An important third down attempt for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Southern California. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Direct snap to the back. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's past the 45. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Trojans offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's found some room at the 45. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on his screen play.
Well, that's exactly why you got to work the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Now it's second down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. He stays alive. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point.
Touchdown, USC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The offense starts with excellent field position. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it to the left. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer? Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, SC. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Toss play to the outside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They make the tackle, but they lose the ball to the 28.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try.
This is part of the risk you take as a play caller when you throw the football in the 2-point conversion. The ball has got to get out of the quarterback's hands quickly, or else there's the potential of pressure and a sack. The defense does a good job in coverage, and they got after that quarterback there on the conversion.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do was step out of bounds for no gain.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense really clicking.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll make it into the end zone, cutting the deficit down to just 4. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.